Today I'm visiting 3 different cities, all within an hour of each other, but with 3 different languages, 3 different cultures, 3 different systems, and one very confused British man. One shaped by Portugal, one shaped by Britain, and one shaped by China. They're side by side. They're some of the wealthiest cities in Asia, if not the world, and they all feel like different countries. So how did this tiny corner of the world end up with 3 different identities? And why are they all right here?
You're famous, you are. Welcome to Macau.
Welcome everyone to Hong Kong Airport. We have arrived. It's been a long old journey, but we're actually not staying for long. We're going straight to Macau. You see it says mainland / Macau. There's a little picture there. There's 3 different ways you can get there. You can actually get there by ferry. There's a caring corner over there. They're just going to go and care for me if I want to get cared for. I don't know what that means. Basically, you just have to get your ticket from there. I won't show you because it's a bit boring, but you buy your ticket. I'll put the price on screen because it's in bloody Hong Kong ding dong dollars. And basically, you're going on the bus to Macau. You don't even have to leave Hong Kong. You just come to here. E2 transfer desk. It's super easy. I'm not even going to enter Hong Kong. How good is that? So we're going straight to Macau, and we're getting a bridge, a bus on a bridge. You guys are going to see this ain't a normal bus. This isn't just a normal bus, mate. This is a bloody Macau bus. And Macau, they do things bigger and better. Let me tell you, that's just the start of things. Okay, so where are we going? So guys, that was pretty easy. We got our ticket, we're on the bus. It's been very smooth. Something's going to go wrong. And if I haven't mentioned already, this is the world's longest bridge / tunnel system in the world. It cost $20 billion. I'm not sure if that's Hong Kong dollars, I'm assuming it's US dollars. So this bridge, we're already on it. We're leaving now. It's 55 kilometers long. The bridge is 55 kilometers long. Are you joking? This is some kind of engineering marvel. It's absolutely incredible. Also, if you guys are probably wondering about visas, because we're changing countries like we're changing t-shirts at this point. Basically, Macau, Hong Kong, visa-free for UK. China, which we will be going to on this trip because we're going to Shenzhen. We're going to be using the 240-hour transit visa policy. We'll go into detail about that later when we get to Shenzhen, but for now Macau is very easy. I'm assuming we'll have immigration when we arrive, but if it's anything like Hong Kong's immigration, we're in for an absolute breeze. This is such a unique way. You can actually fly into Macau, but it's just not as well connected as Hong Kong. Hong Kong is like one of the most well connected airports in the world, so that's why it makes sense to have this bridge here. So you can take this transfer without leaving immigration in Hong Kong. You can just take it direct. However, if you do decide on leaving and entering Hong Kong, you can also just take a taxi to the Skybridge terminal and then take a public bus from there. So there's lots of different options. You can also take a ferry if you want to take a ferry. You can also fly in if you want to fly in. So it's not the only way, but they obviously get a lot of day tourists coming from China, coming from Hong Kong, who just want to go to Macau for the day. So it's not just for the airport arrivals. Welcome to Macau. Portuguese history, Chinese culture, and the world's highest bungee jump. Wait a second, why is there classical music playing? This isn't an opera. Change it to some Chinese music. Much better. Now, let's see if I survive this. Welcome everyone to Macau, the special administrative region of China. And I need a wee-wee. Look at this, guys. So we got Portuguese, English, and I'm guessing this is Mandarin. We might have a special guest joining us. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Ni hao.
Ni hao.
How are you doing? Very good, very good. Fala Portuguese?
What's that?
You speak Portuguese? No?
No.
What?
I'm actually
I was
A
expecting.
little bit like hola.
I thought
bom
every
dia.
Macanese person speaks Portuguese. No.
Not really. I think
Ah.
5%.
Oh, okay.
Are you filming me?
I'm filming. Yeah.
It's so funny because the official language here is Portuguese.
Yeah.
Like everything, like the sign, like you see, like basically
Yeah,
all the
everything.
document, everything. But
But nobody speaks it. So it's an official language, but no one speaks it.
So, was born here. Macau obviously is a very small region.
Yeah.
We call it a special region, special administrative region. The same as Hong Kong. We got our own currency. We got our own law system. We got our own passport. So it's very funny because we only have like 700,000 population here, and then very small. Town, very, very small. We always joke about this. It's the same size as probably the major city's airport.
No way.
This is crazy.
Wow. Fascinating.
And of course, as you said, like I really love my place and I'm proud of it. There are a lot of heritage, a lot of like very fascinating stories.
Exactly.
That you could explore when you're here.
Exactly. And that is what we've got to come. We're going to go see the history. We're going to see the culture.
You're gonna see the beautiful people here.
And I think, I'm not sure exactly, but I feel like you have some surprises coming up in store. And I'm a little bit nervous. So we're gonna have to find out. Guys, so let me tell you, I promise you right now, I did no research. Salie just said like a couple of days ago, she was like, oh, like you should do the bungee jump. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever, like I'm so down. And then you didn't tell me it's the highest in the world. Guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being I really don't want to do this, I'm probably like a 10 right now, not gonna lie.
Welcome to Macau Tower. We hope you will enjoy your visit to this 338-meter iconic landmark.
You guys can see we can do 3 different activities here. Today we're just doing the bungee jump. With the video is 3,000 Hong Kong or Macanese. Hey brother, how are you doing, Adrian?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm a little bit nervous.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
Okay.
Stay chill.
Easier said than done, but I'll do it. Okay, let's sign up.
Stay positive. Okay.
I'm staying positive.
Of course. All right. So you're ready, right? Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. We have the bungee boarding pass. Don't think we need our passport for this one. Here we go, boys.
Welcome.
Thank you, brother. Woo! I wasn't nervous until now. That's when it gets nervous.
Hello brother, welcome to Sky Park Macau Tower. Alright, anything you wanna say?
I want to say thank you for everyone watching. If I die, then
Too late.
yeah.
Too late for that.
It's in God's hands now. It's in
Okay,
God's
over
hands.
here, bro.
And these guys' hands.
Good?
Yeah, can we just get it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God! Holy shit! Oh, this is fucked!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is
Hey
great.
man, how was it?
That was insane. That was
Yeah,
absolutely
one more
insane.
time after this?
Not today, not today.
Alright man, take care.
So guys, welcome to downtown Macau. Look at this, we got scaffolding with bamboo. Okay. Is this a traditional tea house?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Casa da Cha. Casa da Cha. You know Cha means tea, right?
Yeah.
Casa is the house, so tea house.
Okay.
This is what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, this is it. Wow. 谢
这
谢。
个朋友过来 Let's order a few. I
Oh,
make
let's
the
do it.
I make the decision.
I mean, usually as the male, I like to lead, but I'm gonna let the female lead on this one because I have no idea what's going on.
Gentleman.
I know.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to Macau.
Thank you so much for having me. Wow. This is huge.
This is huge.
What's something that people get wrong about Macau?
We talk about like usually people know about Macau because of the casinos. So they feel like, oh, Macau is very fancy, very rich, because of these like glamorous. But like from my point of view, Macau has actually very rich history. Don't know if you know that we actually got like more than 400 years history, and then we have very good combination of the east and the west. You would feel like you were in Lisbon.
It's crazy. Guys, we're paying up. Sally's having to pay because my Alipay is not working. I feel like a bit of a... I know. Thank you so much. She's given us these postcards. Thank you. What a nice guy. What an absolute incredible experience. A must do if you're coming to Macau. Proper heritage experience. Now we're going to check out the wet market. Wow.
Dry oyster, dry shrimp.
It's crazy.
Yeah, dried
squid.
Yeah. So I would say like the seafood in Macau is always amazing because we are by the sea. We got a lot of this kind of like fishes and seafood.
The smell is, whoo,
special.
Yeah,
right?
that really gets you in the nostrils. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
個朋友嚟嘅。
Wow. Look at this.
佢第一次行
What is this?
Tofu.
Tofu. Oh, she speaks no English at all. That's crazy. How long has she been working in the wet market?
超過10年，
Oh, more than 10 years.
More than 10 years.
識
Wow.
講嗰啲話，
係啊。She said I'm so good in English.
You speak English?
唔識聽。
Oh, you're so good at English.
She
Yeah.
said.
Thank you.
And
Nice
she
to
said,
meet you.
like,
Wow.
Oh, she said, how come we look so happy? Because we are having a good time.
Wow. She looked happy as well. I think she was happy because we're happy.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Fast forward a little bit. I still haven't even checked into my hotel. We've got a quick, fast itinerary. Next up, we're at this temple. There's actually 3 temples here, and we might be getting our fortune told. Is that true?
You need to tell me what's your Chinese zodiac sign.
Oh,
What's yours?
the fire ox.
Okay, all right.
What's yours?
Snake.
Ooh, snake. Okay.
This is Macau money. This is Macau. This is Hong Kong. But it's fine. We can use Hong Kong dollar here.
Oh, nice.
This is Macau. So you see, like there are a lot of like Tai Shui gods here. We basically got 12 because we got 12 zodiac signs, right? So you are going to worship your signs of what Tai Shui god.
So you go to the snake and I go to the fire ox.
Yeah, I'm going with you.
Oh, okay, sure. Oh wow, this is like a proper. It's like a proper operation. They got calculators. They're counting the money. They're making some good money from this.
I've heard that like the lady is pretty busy, so not sure if she has time to do the fortune
Okay.
telling to you now.
Can you just do it for me?
I think you need to pay me like 10,000 USD to make sure that your year will be good.
Okay. That's usually how it goes.
I give you like 20% discount.
Okay. Can
Then
you? If I pay you $10,000, will you give me a good year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Deal.
97年嘅，
So you need to tell her like the year.
1997.
咁就60蚊，呢度30再加30蚊補足60，
你我都用電子支付㗎。
可以啊。
哦，電子支付咁我慳翻。
Still don't really know what's going on, but I'm really enjoying it.
Helps you to bring up your family luck.
That will give me family luck.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Amazing.
You want it?
Yeah. Please.
50。
50.
Did she know about like my year? Does it have any relation to the year?
97版啊，屬牛啊嘛。
係啊。It's bad.
Not,
That's
not
why.
so good, but
Not so
but
good.
it's not that bad because for the horse and rat is the most horrible one.
The horse and rat is a bad one.
Yeah, it's the bad
Oh,
one.
So
really?
yours is not very good. That's good that you're here because we are doing something for you.
Okay.
For you being better.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, come with me.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, they speak English.
Yeah. Amazing. Oh, your English is perfect. Wow, there's fire knocking around everywhere. You got a bit of a fire hazard in this. This is absolutely insane. What's your name?
Eugene.
Eugene. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Harry.
Hi, nice to meet you, Harry. Oh, dirty hand, sorry.
All good. All good.
So this is yours.
Yes.
You need to light the xiang and put it in the middle of the bowl.
Yeah.
And then the candle at the last and put it each side one.
Okay.
So
I can't fuck that up. Surely.
and then put it in the middle of the bowl.
How do you feel about it, Harry?
So guys, this is my first time doing this, and there's like it's very methodical order. You have to do everything very correctly. I do like it.
And it's bringing you and your family luck.
Exactly. Exactly. Parents, you owe me for this one. So you done. Now the same thing. I'm gonna pray again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, getting cash everywhere.
Yeah.
And are these who are these? Are these gods or are these?
Take it as your guardian.
Okay, perfect.
Do you want to give one red envelope to this uncle and also Eugene?
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And to
Thank you.
Thank you so much. What was in there? What was in that? Is it like a tip?
money, yeah.
Oh wow, amazing! And guys, look at this fire over here. It's absolutely insane. So much heat coming from this, and then you get like a really cool look. All these like people praying. Oh bloody hell! She's got a lot of wishes. She's got loads of wishes. Thank you, Eugene. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. That was amazing.
She said she wants to give you this for free.
Oh no way!
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Wow, what a nice lady. White privilege. No, you're not wrong. Foreigner privilege, that's for sure. So guys, we made our way to the Cotai Strip. Think of this a bit like the Las Vegas Strip. Kind of similar vibes, but the Chinese version. Look at they love to light up their buildings in some of the other Chinese cities, and here in Macau you can see they've done the same thing, and really City of Dreams is it really describes it pretty well. Guys, I'm not in England right now. I know what you're thinking. This is not the UK. This is China, and they have an Apple store, and they have the Eiffel Tower, and they have the Venetian Hotel. Only in China can you get a knockoff copy exactly like the original, a little bit smaller, and a beautiful Apple store next to it. This place is, they call it the City of Dreams, and I see why, because it really has everything you can imagine. Just goes to show how Chinese culture really does think, it just thinks like UK culture is still cool, I guess. And for me, that's just quite hard to fathom. I don't really think of the UK culture as cool anymore, but Chinese people clearly do, because this is like one of the most famous hotels. We've got the British telephone box here. We have a little, this looks like a little Trafalgar Square. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. And the Eiffel Tower is looking insane. Like this is, I mean, a lot smaller, but very cool. Is this Trafalgar Square? It's so unique having like an incredible new hotel. This is the rooms. I'm in one of these blocks here. I don't know which one. And then you've got this like hotel or like big front. Absolutely insane. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2. I need a coffee. Welcome back, day 2 in Macau. Not London. We're not in London. Don't get confused, guys. Now, a lot of people associate Macau with the entertainment industry, as you can see behind me. However, there's a lot more to it. And so to day 2, we're going to be exploring more of the culture, the gastronomy, and their heritage. I'm going to cross the road. Oh, I'm running a red. And the city is hyper walkable. I'm going to walk to Taipa, and then later we'll meet up with Salie again and go to the Macau side, which is where the heritage is at, and learn more about the history of Macau. For now, we take it all in. It's a beautiful city. Really unlike anywhere I've ever been. So guys, you're probably wondering what the bloody hell the Portuguese were doing over here. Why is this Portuguese? Well, let me give you a very brief history lesson. So the Portuguese actually came here in 1557. They were actually allowed to set up a trading port here by the Ming dynasty. And this was the gateway to China, because the European traders, they wanted the Chinese items like the tea, the porcelain, and the silk So they set up a trading post here, the Portuguese, and they were allowed to trade with China, and it was very, very profitable and very good for the people. Hello, ni hao, ni churo ma? Ah, hi, hao. Anyway, they set up the trading route, and they were only confined to this very small area, 33 kilometers squared, I think. China never let them have more. And then in the 1800s, the Portuguese gained international recognition of this land. However, China did not want that. And in 1999, Macau was handed back to China under the one country, two systems model. And since then, it has retained its own legal system, immigration system, currency, it's its own identity. And so, yeah, Macau feels like a little European, Asian baby. And it's really a fusion that I've never seen before. Final part is the name Macau actually comes from the Portuguese. When they landed here, the first thing they saw was a temple, one of the famous temples here. And they asked the local people here, they were like, oh, what's this area called? The locals thought that they were talking about the temple. So they said, this is called Macau Temple. And the Portuguese were like, oh, okay, the whole area is called Macau. And so since then, it's been Macau. Just from a mistake that they made. It's funny how these things happen. One thing that's super interesting is some of these cars. First of all, some of these cars I've never seen in my life. Like some of these brands, Onvo, Geom, like never seen them. What I wanted to say was, a lot of these cars, I don't want to be filming people's cars if they're seeing, but they have 2 number plates. Some of them have 3 number plates because they've got one for Macau. You have to have another number plate for mainland China, and then sometimes another number plate for Hong Kong. So it's a little bit complicated here. And we are arriving in Taipa. This is where you get to see real Portuguese buildings. Wow, it's so aesthetically pleasing. And when you come to places like this is a lot less dense than some of the other areas. There's no huge skyscrapers. You can see in the distance there's some skyscrapers, but here feels like I'm almost in a little town, a little cute town. Oh my god, this is popular. Look at the line for this place, Cafe 1K. Look at the line. Everyone's just lining up for this tea. What's so good about it? What are they lining up for? Oh, they're lining up for the beef offal. Wow, it's just like a beef stew. It must be viral. Some influencer's gone there and made it viral. I think half the population of China's here. It's very popular. Had a good time at the Taipa area. Now we're going to head to the other island, the Macau side, to check out the cultural, the heritage, the history. Also guys, whilst I'm on my way, I'll quickly mention that I'm running group tours, starting a group tour travel business, going to off the beaten path destinations, maybe Macau in the future if you guys want it. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to join me or some of my friends on a trip and go to somewhere cool with like-minded people, make some friends along the way and go to some cool places. Well guys, we've arrived. It's very busy. We're on a completely different side. We've traveled to the other island because there's 3 islands technically. And look at this. St. Paul's Cathedral, the ruins of it. Looks pretty in good condition. And but there's nothing behind it. Look at the skyline as well. It's really unreal skyline. All right, we're getting in people's way. We got the year of the horse. We're photobombing. Where else in Asia can you find a Portuguese church coupled with a metropolis like this? Guys, this must be a Guinness World Record for the most amount of people taking a photo at the same time. But don't get me wrong, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It looks fake. It's not fake, don't worry. I swear. The Eiffel Tower and the Big Ben, okay, sorry, Massive Muhammad, but St. Paul's, it's legit. And guys, if you're wondering why it's a ruins, I'd love to tell you that there was like this crazy war between the Portuguese and the Chinese and it got blown up. But no, it got destroyed in a fire, much like a lot of the monuments around the world, unfortunately, because fire safety was not a huge importance back in the day. It's the historic center of Macau. This is where the east meets the west. Guys, day 2, and we're back with the lady, the myth, the legend, Salie. It's an army of Chinese people to get through. Okay, we're gonna zigzag our way up. Okay, tell me more about this place.
This church is originally a simple church. Before, like there's a university here.
Yeah.
So because of the fire, like the whole university and the church got burned. The reason why they were here is because people they want the Chinese people to know about the religion. So
Okay.
yeah.
So they made it like at the top of the hill, big.
Before it got burned, actually like the interior was so nice.
The what?
The interior.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the interior was so nice, and then they used how many years? Like 40 years, almost 40 years to build it up.
No way.
The whole church. What kind of stone? Lime? Is it limestone? Limestone, right? Like
Yeah.
the very hard
Yeah.
material. It's made by marble.
Marble. I was actually just about to say that. I was literally just thinking that.
Oh, is it limestone? You're like.
No, I was like 100% sure, but I just wanted to test you to find out.
I just asked like God Google. Since you're in Macau side, and then you're kind of like in a historical center of Macau.
Yeah.
So basically, Macau has been the World Heritage Site since 2005. 2005. So last year it was like 20 years. 2025.
Wow,
right?
congratulations.
Tell me one thing like. This is so special, like in
Why is this so special?
Why it's so special? Like, look at the details.
Because I'm here with you, and it's
It
just
makes it so
incredible.
special. Right? Are you shooting?
Yeah.
You're saying this to your audience.
No, oh, there's Chinese writing. Hey, no way.
Yay.
What's that doing
So-
there? Does it say like and subscribe and come to Macau?
Please, yeah. Ding ding.
Guys, we're going in deep. Oh, we need to get a Portuguese tart. Let's do it.
Not here. This
No,
is
no.
not the best.
From the Lord Stow, is it?
Yeah.
See?
That's where
I know my shit.
That's you do.
Really unique. You're playing GeoGuessr. You know, you got, okay, this looks like Portuguese, and then you have Chinese writing, and then you have a big Chinese temple over here, and more Portuguese writing. Farmacia Popular. We all know what that means.
A lot of people saying that like when you stand here, it just feels like you're standing at Portugal.
It does feel like Lisbon.
Except this kind of like Chinese New Year.
That doesn't feel like
decoration.
Lisbon. No.
Also back to like 400 years ago. So this is like when the Portuguese arrived, and then they kind of want to like, you know, like we need to have a place to have a meeting with the Chinese government, and it was still the Qing dynasty.
Yeah.
So like this is where they have their meeting. They make like all this kind of decision. This is also one of the sites in the historical center.
Next up, we are going to eat some famous Portuguese tarts. But first, we got to get there because it's not here. And Salie has assured me that she is a good driver. I can't drive, unfortunately, because I don't have a license for these roads. I would love to whip it on this motorbike, and she's got me a lovely helmet, Hello Kitty helmet.
You can either choose this one.
I'll take it. I'll embrace my feminine side on the back of a girl's bike.
This one or this one.
Oh, don't worry, I've got the pink one on now. All right. Oh, this is not going to go well. Okay, we are not going to survive this. Oh, easy there, buddy. He's got a death wish. This is a proper way to see the Portuguese buildings. We're getting a proper, it's like a proper motorbike tour now. What's this? Oh, McDonald's. Is this Portuguese food?
Portuguese McDonald's. So
Doesn't matter where you are in the world, there's always a Mackie D's. This is an incredible incredible street. We've got palm trees, we've got Portuguese buildings, we've got Chinese buildings, we've got skyscrapers. Unbelievable. There's nowhere like it in the world. It's weird, it's wonderful, and I love it. Guys, fast forward a little bit and we are in the village of Kalawan. I think I've said that right. This is a village still in Macau, but this is really unique because this is very much quieter, less tourists. This is where you come to get the famous Portuguese tarts. Salie?
Yeah?
Is this the original?
Yeah, this is the
Lord
original
Stow.
one. Yes, this is
Okay.
the original one. So we need to check it out.
So we're gonna have the original Lord Stow bakery, which is the most famous Portuguese tarts bakery here. And luckily, not like in the Macau side, it's not gonna be super busy. There's still people taking photos, even here. So guys, they were a bit funny about me filming, but we got the egg tarts. Oh my god. Oh, it's warm. Mmm. Look at that. It's savoury. It's not sweet.
It's sweet. It's not sweet.
You don't think it's savoury?
It's sweet.
I've had it before in Portugal, and it's
What is it?
super sweet. But this one is like, actually, I know it's called an egg tart, but like, it's very eggy. Surprise, surprise. It's good. It's very good. Now, we're taking the ferry to Shenzhen. Well, actually, I didn't even realize this, but we're taking 3 different types of transportation on this adventure. And this is the second one, the ferry. Let's see how it is. So you can take the ferry to Hong Kong or to Shenzhen. We're actually going to Shenzhen airport, but it's not an issue. That's my fault for getting the wrong timing. They're also asking about the visa. So actually, just recently, UK has become visa-free for mainland China, which is really, really good news. Before I had to get the visa, it was very long, very hard. Now it's visa-free, and also for like 54 countries, they can do the 240-hour transit visa. So I'm not sure exactly, I can't name all 54 countries, but you can basically, a lot of countries can enter China as long as you have a return ticket. You can enter China visa-free for 240 hours, and that's what I would have done if the rule hadn't changed. I'd be going to Shenzhen and then come back out into Hong Kong. For me, I'm lucky that I have a visa-free. 谢谢.
Shenzhen airport. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
So it's actually been very easy to get this ferry. Didn't have to book ahead. I don't think it's going to be busy at all. So I would recommend it as a way of transport. And yeah, I'm sad to be leaving Macau, but also always exciting to visit China. And the city I'm going to is probably one of the most upcoming and exciting cities in the whole country. In classic Chinese fashion, of course we have Wi-Fi on a boat. We're in China, of course we do. It just makes sense. In England, they don't even have Wi-Fi on the trains. Every time I come to China, I just realise how far behind my country is. Just disappointed. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Alright guys, this is a nice peaceful, very peaceful boat. There's hardly anyone on here. It's been very nice. So we're going to Shenzhen now. What's really unique about Shenzhen is how quickly they've built up the city. So imagine this. In 1980, Shenzhen was a city, or a town actually, of 30,000 residents. It's about the same size as my town in England. So very small. Now, in 2026, it has over 17 million residents. It's absolutely staggering how it's gone from a fishing village to one of the biggest cities in the world. And it's the most advanced, I think I can say this, I think it's the most advanced city in the world. The reason being is that China is the most advanced country, and whenever China introduces new technology, they always start in Shenzhen. I won't tell you more. I'm gonna start exploring, and I'll tell you a little bit more about why and how this is happening. But everyone, welcome to Shenzhen. Welcome to China. Immigration was all good, and a little bit of information about China. Alipay is going to be your friend here. Alipay is my friend whenever I come to China. So if you're coming to China, get Alipay, because Western apps, this is where Western apps won't work anymore. We're going to get a taxi to the hotel and meet up with our friend Ollie, who's a local here. But not the type of local you'd expect. Shenzhen. 40 years ago, this place was a fishing village. Wait, why are we playing this music again? Hold on a second. Change the music, please. Today, it's China's tech capital. Robots, driverless taxis, and apparently robotic legs. Welcome everyone to Shenzhen, the most advanced city in the world. Ollie, is that true?
Supposedly, mate, that's what they say.
Would you say so, your humble opinion?
In my humble opinion, I would say it's up there. It's up there as one of the most advanced cities in the world, yeah.
What about Birmingham, UK?
You know what? Birmingham might have to top it. You know, all the surveillance in the UK.
Surveillance is a big thing in the UK. And what qualifies to say that? Because I haven't introduced you. You've been living in Shenzhen for a while.
Yeah, so I've lived here for 4 years in total. And the change over that time has been immense.
Wow.
And one of those changes we're about to do right now.
We're going to
get a driverless car.
Holy shit. Is this safe, Ollie?
Have you ever been in one before?
No.
Okay, I've done it one time and it feels pretty weird.
Really?
So.
Okay, so it's a separate app. It's not like usually I book taxis on the Alipay. This is completely separate, and it's only confined to one specific area of Shenzhen. Long story short, it's not everywhere in Shenzhen. They're testing it out. Do you know if there's been any incidents, crashes, anything?
I actually don't. No.
Okay.
If there was, it would be all over the news, wouldn't
it? Okay, true. All right. And this is what Shenzhen looks like. It's actually been raining today. It's been a bit of an unfortunate day today, but skyscrapers. It's quite a lot. Very green city though. Very, this is a very new city. In the last decade, it's a bit like the Dubai of China. Maybe we can make it that name.
I've got some bad news, mate.
It's not working.
Have you got a Chinese ID card?
Yeah. No.
we can't book it without a Chinese ID card.
Let's ask.
Let's ask our guy.
Okay, this is going to be great.
Oh man, okay.
So guys, we managed to get a Chinese ID. Luckily, Ollie's girlfriend is Chinese, so this is going to be tricky if you're a foreigner. But we got the app here. We're just going to order it right now. And no one is going to pick us up. A car is going to pick us up with no one in it. Here we go, guys. Here is the driverless taxi. It doesn't come exactly to your destination, but oh, no way.
Oh, it just opened for us.
No way. Hello, 你好, 你好. Hello. Oh shit, nice to meet you.
你好, 师傅. Oh.
Should we start?
Let's do it.
No way. This is freaky. This is absolutely freaky. So there is obviously other places in the world that does driverless taxis, like America. Oh, so it's saying to put our seatbelts on because we're gonna need it. Put your crash helmets on. Wait, are you? Oh my god! Wait, be careful, please. There's a lot of things in Shenzhen where it's like kind of gimmicky. Like it's like, oh, this is cool technology, but this is like insane. But you got to think about how many jobs are going to be lost because of this. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? I mean, the future is technology, and we got to be prepared for it. But this is pretty interesting. So no smoking.
Is it bad that during this trip I want someone to like cut in front of us to see how it deals with it?
Yeah. Should we test it? Like try and jump out. These driverless taxis are actually cheaper than normal taxis because obviously they have no human cost. And you'll be surprised by the price of this. We'll tell you at the end.
Wow, this is pretty tricky maneuver.
What are you doing? We're actually stuck in the road right here.
We're literally stuck in the road, man.
Oh no. Ollie, tell me more about Shenzhen? What's it like, and how did it become like this?
So just over 40 years ago, this place was just a fishing village. There was nothing here. And then during the economic reforms, Deng Xiaoping, the leader at the time, decided to import some capitalist economic controls, and he opened this up as the first special economic zone, allowing foreign investment to come here. And then tons of companies flooded in search of cheap labor, and that's when the whole population and construction of this city just took off.
And then when China or these companies, when they have like a new product or a new technology, they test it in Shenzhen.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's why you could say it's the most futuristic.
You could
city
say
in the
that.
world.
Yeah. You can tell a lot about a city by the amount of cranes that they have. And let me tell you, Shenzhen has a lot of cranes. Can you translate?
Just telling us that we're about to arrive.
Oh, nice.
So let's see how it deals with pulling up. I think we press this one. Yeah.
Should we give a tip? Or?
Yeah, here you go, mate. Thank you.
Right, not the most convenient place to stop, but we don't really get to choose.
You're not going to believe how much that cost.
How much?
You are not going to believe it. That cost 2.4 RMB. That's
No
like
way.
35 cents.
Wow.
We were in there for like 10 or 15 minutes.
At least 10 minutes. Absolutely insane. If you're a taxi driver, if you're Uber driver, you better be worried, my friend. You better be worried. Bye bye. Would you say this is one of the safest places in the world?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, it does have a lot of cameras around. Like, you do need to get used to that.
True.
No matter where we are in this city, there's going to be a camera pointing at us,
Wow.
and that feels a bit odd. But on the bright side, like, I don't feel any worries at all when I'm walking around. You know, I've uploaded videos from China, and like my grandparents and stuff will message me like, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. It can't be safe." You know,
No
and
way.
I'm like, "Yep, no idea."
Wow. Yeah, the Western perception of China is definitely improving, but it's still not in line with how it actually is.
I would say so.
We are at another little mall where you can try, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can try. Well, there's lots of little technology, gimmicky electronics here, but we're looking for one specific one. We're not looking for the electric guitar. There's lots of little things. Lots of printers, 3D printers, gaming chairs, fans, tripods, cameras. Let's see. Oh, there we go. It's kicking in. It's kicking in. It's kicking in. It's taking over. Oh my god. I can't stop. Wow, it is actually helping me walk. I never thought I needed this. It is helping. Is it? Yeah.
Extreme mode.
Oh, extreme?
Yeah. For
Alright.
cycling, climbing, running, something.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I swear, I'm not in control here. It's like I'm marching.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm ready. I'm like a superhero. Oh, it doesn't stop when I can't stop it. I actually can't stop it. How much is it to buy?
14,000.
14,000. Okay.
like
Shisha.
$2,000.
$2,000. Oh wow, not cheap. Thank you so much. That was great. So yeah, as you can see, that was absolutely incredible. Don't think I need it. I like to walk. Oh wow, it feels weird when you come off it. Oh my god. Wow, I feel like super heavy now. But it's for people who maybe have issues walking. Maybe the elderly. My grandma would love it. So grandma, if you're watching this, I can get you a pair. $2,000 if you want it. Again, these are little things. It's a bit of a gimmick. It's not really the most, incredible thing, but it's kind of like just a little sign of what Shenzhen has to offer and what the future and what kind of things that they offer here. So I rate it. So guys, we've come to Shenzhen Technology Park. It's a nice little rural park in the middle of the city. You can see how vast and beautiful the city is. Some of the most amazing skyscrapers. But right here, you can actually get drone delivery. So you can see there's 8 options, KFC, McDonald's. Which one are you getting? No?
Sorry.
He wants Subway and they don't have it.
Last time I was here, there was probably about 50 people all
Really?
looking up at the sky. It was so like dystopian. Everyone's like, oh, you know, like those Toy Story minions. Just
Yeah.
oh.
If there was cigarette delivery, I think this would be the most popular thing in China.
yeah.
Okay guys, so we've been waiting, it's probably been about 20 minutes. This is the least efficient milk tea I've ever had, but it's still cool. Our drone is coming in now. Let's go and grab our milk tea.
Oh, nice little parcel. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Nice. So it comes in this nice little box, and then you put the box back in there. So it's all very efficient.
Here we go.
Wow, very cool. We've got a big audience as well. It seems like the Chinese people are just as interested as we are. Really good. So guys, it's a little bit chaotic. However, I booked my tickets on trip.com, which I'd actually recommend doing because you don't have to collect any tickets and you just use your ID. So when I was getting through the gates, I was just using my passport to get through. It's very easy. Now we've got about 20 minutes, a little bit late. There's a big crowd here, I'm a bit confused. There's a lot of people here and there's a lot of trains. The trains run, look, 10:54, 10:59, 11:04, 11:19, all to Hong Kong. Nearly every 5 minutes a high-speed train comes. It's one of the busiest border crossings in the world. And so let's see if we can check in. So I'm pretty sure you can't actually go to the station until 10 minutes before your, I was going to say flight, your train. And so everyone's just waiting for it to go, my train to go green. See, it's just gone green. So I think we can go now. Oh, yeah. That's crazy that it uses my passport. Absolutely wild. Again, that's just a little thing, but using passports as a ticket is pretty cool way of doing it for tourists. It makes life a lot easier, so I didn't have to go and collect a ticket. And right on time, guys. It's alright, well, 4 minutes early. I'm on the wrong car. I went all the way to the wrong side. So we're gonna get on. We got 4 minutes, so we got fine. But we gotta go all the way to the other side. We've done lots of walking today. This is what the train looks like. This is the toilet. Very nice. Little washroom. So guys, this is what business class looks like. It's very quiet in here. Don't want to wake anyone up. It's just, I think instead of 3 and 3, it's just 2 and 2. There's nothing actually special. The only special thing is the speed of the train. Nice leg room. And we're about to leave. Time is 11:02 and the doors are shutting. So guys, let me also tell you a few facts. So this ticket was £14 for a 14-minute journey. It's a very quick journey, but that's because we're going so fast. I don't think we'll get up to top speed. See, we're leaving now. We're 1 minute. It's 11:03. We're 1 minute ahead of schedule, so we won't hit top speed. Usually it gets to 350 kilometers an hour. And the craziest fact out of all of them is that the Chinese rail network is 45,000 kilometers long. So it's just an incredible train network that connects the whole country and means that you don't have to travel by road very much. They're also always on time, 95% on time performance. I think also China is one of the only places where the trains are not done, the prices are not done by demand, they're done by distance, which completely is the most fair way of doing it for the consumer. I'm not sure like why they wouldn't do it on demand, but it's good for the consumer, like I said. So not much of a view, that's the only thing. But it's only 14 minutes. In hindsight, probably economy would have been better, but it was like $5 difference. I can't really show you much out the window. We have seen a little bit of light, but let me tell you, we are going fast. It probably doesn't look like we're going fast, but boy. And finally, last but not least, Hong Kong, one of the richest skylines on earth. Tonight I'm staying in the best hotel in the world, which is worrying because usually I sleep in places that smell like instant noodles. Welcome everyone to Hong Kong, and it's not a sunny day. It's a terrible day in Hong Kong, but welcome to Hong Kong. As you can see right here, the Hong Kong skyline. It's a pretty humongous city. Like Macau, Hong Kong operates under a completely different legal system, currency, political system, but still maintains strong links with China. And the reason how this came about is because of the history of this place. And this history involves my old country of the United Kingdom. So the United Kingdom, they actually took, after the Opium War, they took that island, Hong Kong Island, right there. And they maintained control of it until they took Kowloon, which we're on here, because of its natural harbour. It has a very good harbour, and this, like Macau, became the gateway to China for trade with the British. So the Portuguese, they took Macau, the British took Hong Kong. Later on, or more recently, Hong Kong has become a financial powerhouse, one of the leading financial centres of the world, because of its free trade, its low tax, and its company setup. So it's become extremely dense. You can see how many skyscrapers there are, and also I'm only showing you one half. This is the other half right here. Extremely dense city, extreme amounts of wealth, but also a lot of people being priced out. I think it has the highest rent, might have the highest rent in the world. We're gonna have to fact check that. I'll put that on screen right now because I don't know whether it has the highest rent, but it's definitely up there with New York and London. How is it different to China, you're probably wondering? Well, nowadays it still maintains a very strong Cantonese culture, and you'll see that in the food, local Cantonese food, in the traditions, and the local identity. So very proud Cantonese people here, and they're very different. And one of the biggest things about, for me, walking around is it does feel a lot more Western. You can use the Western apps, you can use Google, you can use Facebook, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. And way more people speak English here. Nonetheless, 3 different cities, 3 different identities, 3 cities very much worth visiting. This is the last piece of the puzzle, and this finishes off the 240-hour transit visa, if that's what you're here on. British, we get the visa free now, but assuming you did that, you could have left via Hong Kong and gone on your way. So a very useful way of traveling to China if you want to do that. And if you're British, you can also just come on in for free. And today we're staying in this hotel here. Is the #1 rated hotel in the world, apparently, officially, not just me saying that. This is the Rosewood in Hong Kong, apparently the best hotel in the world. What does the best hotel in the world look like, feel like, taste like? We're gonna find out. We're also located just in Kowloon. This is Hong Kong Island right here. You can see the skyline. Bit of a shit day if you ask me, but we're gonna enjoy it nonetheless. Okay, we're checking in. There's a lot of staff here. Hello, how are you? Good morning. I'm checking in. Oh, wow.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is your first time here?
First time, yes. Joshua Menza. Joshua Menza. Your name?
你叫什么名字?
I said that, didn't I?
Similar, that's
Okay.
I could hear.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a very broken Mandarin.
你叫什么名字?
You Joshua Menza.
什么名字?
Oh wow, I did not. I said it very
But it's
differently.
similar.
Okay.
Yeah, I could hear. Yeah.
Thank you. You got it.
Yes.
It's a nice door. I have actually been inside already, but so this, guys, is supposed to be the best rated hotel in the world. If I haven't mentioned that about 10 million times, and I'll tell you why it got that very soon. But first of all, let's just show you the room. The view is supposed to be of Hong Kong Harbour. It's supposed to be the most incredible view ever, but it's bad news today, guys. Unfortunately, the weather has not been holding out. The weather's terrible today. Apparently it's never been this bad, like literally you can't see anything. But it's okay. We'll wait for tomorrow. First impressions of the room. Let me just give you like a full view of the room. First impressions. I like it. It feels like I'm in someone's bedroom at home. Very homey. The color design is very cool. It's very sleek. A little bit of British. I can feel a little bit of British design in here. Rosewood is a Hong Kong company. This makes sense why this hotel is their #1 in the world. And yeah, let's just give you a tour. So we got a nice TV counter. We have a nice I've just realized 2 sofas. One sofa here. I never really understand why they do a sofa at the end of the bed, because do people ever use it? I guess you could use it to watch TV in a more informal setting. And then this one is more for like guests. But they've given me a nice little welcome gift. I don't know. I can't imagine they do this for every guest. I don't know. Other people who stayed at the Rosewood will have to tell me. I'm just gonna have this chocolate for now. We won't ruin it. Oh my god. And then we have champagne billicards salmon. Don't think I'll be having that. I'm also not trying to drink at the moment, so it's a nice thought. We have multiple cables. This is something that I've never had in a hotel before. They give you a cable and they give you all of the different types of cables. It is a little thing, but yeah, it makes so much sense. Why would you not do that in a hotel? Like every guest needs to charge their phone. But no, this is the first time I've ever seen a hotel do that. So whoever did that, then you get a round of applause from me. This is basically the design. In the Hong Kong culture or Chinese culture, the shape there's 8 is good luck. So we're going to see a lot of things that are shaped in the octagonal shape, like this one. The cups are octagonal. The bathroom, which is my favorite area, is octagonal. Let's just test the bed before we go over there. Oh, it's super soft. It is a great bed, and soft pillows. I love a soft bed. Oh, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. I can't wait. And the only shit thing about this room is that I don't want to leave this hotel, but I want to also explore Hong Kong. So that's tough. In terms of the aircon, we got this one here. It's very simple to use. I like a simple aircon. The worst thing is when you have aircon and you can't even work it. Then regarding the food and beverages, we've got lots of options. Look at all of these options here. Unfortunately, this is paid for. We do have to pay for this, but look at this little teapot in there, little sugar cubes. Coffee is free, which is very nice. And then just the little things like nice little mat, nice little water from Iceland. The best thing about this room is the bathroom. The bathroom is absolutely incredible. This has been a long old tour because it's just a lot to talk about, but we have 2 showers in the bathroom. And this is a standard room. This isn't a suite, this isn't a premium, this is a standard room. 2 showers. But this is such a big shower. Also, table is octagonal here. Sink is octagonal. The lights are octagonal. Marble floor. Really nice robes. Big old Bartholini in the middle. But the toilet is in here. Oh shit, sorry. Breaking it. And whoa! We have a Japanese toilet. Well, I guess you probably not Japanese anymore. It's probably the Chinese have become so advanced that they're probably Chinese toilets now. And the lights are very nice to use. It's very premium. It is very premium. I get it. I do get it. Best hotel in the world? I'm not sure. We still haven't explored enough. I had an amazing time in Hong Kong. Unfortunately, there just isn't enough time in this video to show you all the things I did in Hong Kong, but I might have some more videos coming out in the future because we had such a good time in Shenzhen and Macau. All in all, I had an absolutely incredible trip visiting these 3 cities. I would 100% recommend to honestly do all 3 if you're coming because of their uniqueness and the authenticity, and just the locals there are super friendly. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video.